Hi, everybody, and welcome to a very, very wet Halloween. Even since 10 o'clock last night here in downtown Portland, we're approaching a half of an inch of rain. That's on top of the rain that came with the cold front yesterday afternoon on Wednesday. So, goodness gracious. Weather models have been biting on a very wet 48-hour period, meaning today, tonight, and tomorrow, for quite some time. But really, a lot of the elements I typically look at didn't back that up. But now, with the models being so consistent, I think I've found the reasoning for why it's going to be so wet today and tomorrow. And that's what I want to take you through. I'm meteorologist Rod Hill coming to you from the Portland, Oregon area. And on the left, this is the upper level map from the American GFS. This is today at 5 p.m. Big upper level low, and there's a surface low as well that's setting just up to our northwest. And it's basically just going to be pumping moisture into us. If you look at a satellite picture, there's no big fetch of moisture. Usually, when we say an inch of rain over a 24-hour period, there's like a fetch of moisture that shows up on the satellite picture. Not this time. It's all about this low just pumping and channeling moisture into us. So the valley rain is a big part of our story. And then also a big part of our story is this: Cascades under in the northern Cascades here in Oregon around Mount Hood, a winter weather advisory technically from the Weather Service. You get down into the central southern Oregon Cascades, it's an all-out winter storm warning. And the amounts are really expected to be hefty. Basically, winter storm conditions today, tonight, and tomorrow up in the high country. More on all of that coming up as well. In fact, let's go ahead and get you first to the Halloween trick-or-treat forecast. This is very wet. I think the trick-or-treat hours tonight between 6 and 8 or 9 o'clock going to be about the wettest we've seen in nearly 10 years. Last year was totally dry on Halloween. It was 59 degrees and partly cloudy in Portland. But tonight, not only steady widespread rain, but realize this is not going to be light rain. For the most part, it's going to be good old-fashioned moderate rain, quickly finding puddles, and the kids getting soaked if they don't have a means of some dry protection over their costumes, if you will. And remember, visibility is drastically reduced on these rainy nights. So use extreme caution out in the neighborhoods. In Portland, 50 at 6 p.m. The temperatures will be fairly steady with rain coming down, 49 at 8 and 49 at 10 o'clock. I don't think it's overly windy, but certainly the rain is going to be a big story. And now to the Cascade snow level, courtesy of Hillcrest Sports Store, a complete ski and board shop in Gresham. You can rent, you can buy. They have all the clothing, they have everything you need. All right, so today we're at 3,500 feet. That's generally below government camp. And the government camp forecast is a little uncertain on Highway 26. Is the temperature going to hold it freezing all day, or is it going to get above 32? If the temperature holds it freezing all day, then significant snow will stack up. I've got Timberline picking up 14 to 20 inches of snow all total from today, tonight, and tomorrow. I've got just above government camp at 4,500 feet up to a foot. I've got government camp at 2 to 4, but that's hingent on today being above freezing for a good chunk of the daytime hours. If it's colder, then I think government camp will be up into that 6 inches plus territory. Snow level does jump up a little bit tomorrow, 4,500 feet, comes back down Saturday, and then the snow level goes higher as we dry out on Sunday, and then Monday of next week all the way up to 16,000 feet, which will be all rain over the Cascade passes. But again, generally, this is all out winter storm conditions up in the high country. I'll show you conditions in a moment. Real quick shout out to the Momentous Wealth podcast. This is from the Momentous Wealth Management team locally here in the Portland and Vancouver area. Listen to a variety. Pick your topic on their library of investment topics. Listen on Apple Podcasts and on Spotify. Okay, let's get you to what the latest computer modeling is showing on this very wet Thursday morning. So if you look at radar right now, I'm putting this down at 8:20 in the morning. It's all rain. Here we are. Let's fast forward into the evening. This is 5 p.m. Waves of rain where you see the green. This is the future radar product from the National Blended Model. So look at this. This is just solid widespread rain. Thursday evening, Thursday overnight, Friday morning. In yellow, that's some heavier rain coming through tomorrow morning. Here it is still at, this will be around 11 o'clock Friday morning. See it now real quick. See how there's this little curl bubble right here? See the definition where there's a little curl? That's the low. And this is the moisture band being kicked up ahead of it. So if this is true, we have fairly steady rain the rest of today, all night tonight, and much of the day tomorrow. Here we are at, this will be 6. This will be tomorrow afternoon at 1 o'clock. Still rain, but starting to see some breaks in the action Tomorrow afternoon, it starts to break up a little bit. Let me go back. This is the latest frame of this. This is 5 p.m. So if you have plans Friday evening, I think that's when we finally start to see some noticeable breaks in the action. Probably still some showers for high school football, but overall, we're getting on the back end of what's going on. So this is the same model, just showing you rain amounts. So through 5 o'clock from early this morning through 5 o'clock this afternoon, this shows Portland gets a quarter of an inch, about a quarter to 3/10 down the I-5 corridor in the valley. Shows about the same at the coast. Now, keep in mind, we've already picked up a quarter of an inch just already today. So this would mean daytime totals from midnight last night through 5 o'clock today of about a half of an inch. So obviously that's really wet. And then this evening, here we are through 10 p.m., we're adding to that. Now we're up to almost a half of an inch just for the day today. And then the rain amounts really go nuts overnight tonight into the day tomorrow. Look at this craziness. Now we're up to an inch or more most of I-5 from Portland, Vancouver, down through Salem and Albany, and an inch to an inch and a half along the Oregon coast. There are other models that are even more wet. There are models that show we're clearly in the 1 to 2 inch category from what fell last night through what will fall tomorrow evening. So this is really big time soaking rains. We started today about a half of an inch below normal in the October rain bucket. This could obviously catch us up and give us a surplus. And then the rain chances will continue into the weekend, but we break from this 2-day rain event and we get into a completely different synoptic event. I do want to point out this is the instability area where there will be convection leading to heavy rain rays, maybe some rumbles of thunder. This is today from the National Weather Service. And then this is tomorrow. Let me play you tomorrow, the second day. Come on, update. There's tomorrow. See tomorrow, the green area, the area of heavy rain convection and maybe rumbles of thunder actually expand. So one of the reasons the models are picking up on heavy rain is that we get convection that mixes in heavy rain rates. This is from the American GFS model, and this is the overall flow pattern. So here we were this morning at the main low up to our northwest. Again, the flow pattern counterclockwise, follow my mouse, as being a moisture pump with the moisture coming in. I'll stop this getting into this evening. Here's the same low. Now, it's more of a, and if you look at radar looping this morning, everything's coming up from the southwest. But starting this evening, going through overnight tonight and tomorrow, the orientation changes. Now we got moisture coming in pretty much flat west to east, okay? But overall, still a moisture pump and still the same low. Here we are tomorrow, Friday, same low. Right here, the enclosed contour of 540 low, still giving us rain at times all the way through the day tomorrow. A lot of the imagery starts to break this up somewhat tomorrow evening and overnight. And I think Saturday, now here's, follow my mouse. Here's the upper level trough of the weakening low. Now it's out Saturday, getting into the noon hour, out across Eastern Oregon, Eastern Washington. And then look at the second low here. So Saturday, we're out of the 2-day rain event, but there's actually a warm front that's right in here. And that's going to eventually bring a surge of what would be hours of fairly widespread, mainly light rain during the day Saturday. And then we go into Sunday. So Sunday, now we got strong ridging offshore. You get a northwesterly flow. And sometimes on the front end of the ridge, you get still some scattered showers. Sunday to me is uncertain. It has the potential to be a dry day, but right now we're still saying showers are at least possible. And then we get into Monday. Let me go ahead and just tick this into Monday. Here's Monday midday. See this next low up here? This is going to be a little clipper system that brings increasing afternoon rain Monday afternoon, Monday evening through the area. It probably quickly clears. Here's Tuesday morning. That system is clear. Here's the ridging. This ridging will now come in next Tuesday, Wednesday, into Thursday, give us several days of dry weather. But this is a strong ridge. And if we get valley fog, that could set up a temperature inversion. And that becomes a guessing game as to how long it takes to clear the fog. And that will determine how warm we are the mid part of next week or not. So let me tell you, there's a lot going on. This is at 8 o'clock this morning, 26 degrees at Timberline. They're now reporting an 11-inch base. And if I update this, I bet you they have 6 inches of new snow at this time. Good snow at Mahood Meadows. Their ski bowl on their main slope, that's right about 4,000 feet, and they're covered in snow. Here's the Government Camp ODOT camera showing all the snow at Government Camp. The road is fine with ODOT out treating it and temperatures around freezing. This has the potential to be the same situation through the day today, where Government Camp holds around 32, and generally ODOT keeps the highway in pretty good shape. The higher passes, there's Willamette snow covered, and here's Santiam snow covered too. So there you go. Winter storm conditions up in the high country. Let's take you around the horn. Let's start down in Medford. 42 degrees today, and they've got showers today, showers tomorrow, chance of rain Saturday, rain picking up Sunday, early morning, and then a dry pattern with that ridge coming in on Monday and Tuesday. This doesn't show Medford getting into that rain from that Monday system. Central Oregon, they have likely rain coming in today, tomorrow, into Saturday. And then they start to dry out with the weaker systems that may or may not bring them rain into the first part of next week. Temperatures in Central Oregon, it's rain. Tomorrow it's a high of 50, Saturday it's a high of 48. So that's rain, not snow on the lower elevations of Bend and then even Sun River. Bend 37 currently. Up in Seattle, it's going to be a very rainy pattern. Rain today, Friday into Saturday. Sunday showers, a better chance than in Portland. And then that next system absolutely hitting Seattle with rain. Those showers could linger into Tuesday before they go all dry on Wednesday. Okay, wow. Here's Newport, Central Oregon coast. Everybody's just wet, right? So wet weather today, Friday into Saturday. Likely shot of some showers on Sunday. That next system bringing rain Monday, lingering into Tuesday. All dry starting Wednesday. Okay. Here's Portland 7-day. Boy, what a pattern, huh? 53 today, with it raining more than not. The hours of steady rain for trick or treat tonight through the day tomorrow. Light rain picking up Saturday after what could be a dry start. Sunday could go either way. Maybe dry. I'm watching a shower chance. Monday, showers from that next little system and the final one. I think Portland right now is dry on Tuesday, Wednesday, and a Thursday. So Wednesday shows signs that there could be an east wind flow. So if the fog breaks early Wednesday morning, we could be closer to 60 than 53. So I'm watching that. But really, the money map out of all of this is this one, showing you how much rain falls today through tomorrow into tomorrow night. So just a 2-day period where absolutely more than an inch, maybe an inch and a half or even more is widespread up and down the coast and up and down the Willamette Valley. Stay safe out there tonight. Remember, kids are going to be out in the neighborhoods. Visibility will be reduced. Have fun. I'm meteorologist Rod Hill. Subscribe if you have it. That helps me out. You will get a notification when I post, and I'll talk to you soon.